You've been using your computer for just about everything else lately. You've been checking your emails, playing games, talking to friends. Why not watch DVD movies on it as well? My name's James, Computer Hardware Training Coordinator for Interconnection, and I can show you how to install a DVD-ROM into your computer. Now the first step is to install the screws on the side of the player. Dependent on your machine, you may have different screws or different slots. Some machines have rails that go right here. Others have these rounds type of screws that go on here that slide into the machine. Other ones you just slide in and put screws through the side of a case into this to hold it into place. In our case, we're using these little slide screws. These came with our computer, so we're not going to be utilizing the ones that came out of the package. Like I said, you just have to look at how all your other drives are installed and go off that. So we'll install the screws. Now one thing to keep in mind is this metal is very thin. So you don't need to torque these very hard, just install them like so, a little twist, and that's really all it takes. Now once you have all your screws installed, we're going to take this drive, insert it in here like this. It's going to lock into place. Now the hardware aspect of this is complete. Next we're going to install the IDE cable, being very cautious not to bend any of the little pins that go in here. These IDE cables tend to only go in one way, which is the reason you have this key up top. So we're going to go ahead and install that now. Pushing it snugly in. Now we're going to take our power cable, install in here. It only installs one way. One final thing to keep in mind is you do have jumper settings. If it's plugged in on the top drive, it's going to be master. If it's plugged in the next one on the IDE cable, it's going to be slave. And cable select basically tells the drive to try to figure it out for itself. You're just going to want to make sure you have those properly configured for however you have it installed. My name is James, and I just showed you how to install a DVD-ROM drive.